Say, did you know that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has a retirees association with hundreds of retired service members?
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
You bet. As a matter of fact, let's go to the National Conservation Training Center, the home of the Fish and Wildlife Service, and catch up with Mark Madison, the service's historian. Hi, Mark. Tell us about the Retirees Association and how it got started.
The Fish and Wildlife Retirees Association began in 1999. That's when we started having regular Heritage Committee meetings. Our chair was Dale Hall, and Dale suggested we need a retirees group, and that was one of our main initiatives. So it started with the Heritage Committee. The first group that was set up was about 26 retirees, and they held their first reunion here at NCTC in 1999. And then we added about 10 more the following year, and so on, and then it grew exponentially.
What are some of the benefits in joining the association?
There's a lot of benefits. Probably the primary one is the annual retiree reunion, which I go to every year, which is a great chance to reconnect with colleagues, learn about what's happening in the Fish and Wildlife Service, hear from speakers who talk about everything from photography to book writing, go on field trips to refuges and hatcheries and other natural wonders. Other benefits include we have a very active oral history program where we have retirees giving oral histories, taking oral histories. We have opportunities to work with the service as a retiree internationally and domestically. So there's a myriad of benefits.
Tell us more about the Oral Histories program.
Thanks to the Retirees Association, we've done about 2,000 oral histories, which is pretty amazing. I think it's more than any other agency in the federal government. And almost all of those oral histories have been given by retirees and taken by retirees.
Do you know who else was there from the very beginning? Jerry Grover from the Pacific region, who also recalls the startup.
Yeah, and we had 13 show up. And they brought their spouses. We had a Hi-O event. We had Herb Reichelt from up in Florida brought his banjo up and he serenaded. We had a quilting thing. We had a photography little shop, and we met here at NTCC and had a really kind of a good time. This went on to the next year. We had 17, then 23. But then for the 125th anniversary of the service's fishery program, we met out at Spearfish, South Dakota. We had like almost 300 folks come out there. And coincidentally, the directorate just happened to have ARD meetings for their ecological services program and the fisheries program. So that reunion and the event, the dedication, the ceremony for the anniversary, the dedication of the fish car at DC booth, what a glorious event.
When you plan to retire, your HR retirement coordinator will provide you with information about the Retirees Association, or you can visit the association's website at fwsretirees.org. Why join? Keep connected to US-FWS with renewed friendships. Make new friends with similar interests. Travel to unique wild places. Do volunteer work for fish and wildlife conservation. And support the FWS Retirees Association. Still not convinced? We have just the person to convince you to become a member of the FWS Retirees Association. Tell them, Mamie Parker.
You know, one of the many things about my colleagues at U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, they're all passionate about the mission of the agency. And it's all about benefiting wildlife, not only here in this country, but internationally as well. And after a long and meaningful career in the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, you know, they want to stay connected to that hard work that they've done, whether it's in the regions or even in offices in the field. They want to stay engaged with the projects that they've done. They want to stay engaged and connected to the people that they've worked with over the years. And joining the Retirees Association, it offers an opportunity for us to do that. And it gives us a chance to make the connection and keep the connection. So please stay with us and join the Retirees Association.
If you plan to retire soon, please take the time to visit fwsretirees.org and join your friends and colleagues in our future wildlife conservation adventures. Thank you.